Welcome to the Social Smarty Scoop, your weekly roundup of all the social media marketing news you need to know for the week ending the 23rd of February 2025. Let's dive on in. First up this week, Meta has shared more details on Community Notes. Now, in big news, earlier this year, Meta announced it would be replacing its third-party fact-checking with something called Community Notes. Now, this week they've shared a new overview on how it works, and they've also let us know that the rollout will be happening soon, and that will be across Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. So instead of having independent fact checkers, users will now decide when content needs more context. But there's a catch. Notes will only be shown if contributors with opposing perspectives agree that they are valid. Now, there's another platform that uses community notes already, and that is X, or you might know it as Twitter. So X uses this system, but research from X shows that most political notes, so when someone posts a piece of political content and then people want to add extra context to it, those notes very rarely get displayed because people simply do not agree. So it will be really interesting to see how this rolls out. I mean, Meta's platforms reach over 3 billion people monthly, so this change is huge. Unsure whether it is actually going to improve those sort of, unbiased views on the platform and transparency and all of that, or if it's just going to create more noise and spread more misinformation. But I guess time will tell. Instagram has rolled out the new portrait layout on desktop. Now, more big news. We know that Instagram has shaken things up, moved away from the square grid on our profiles to a more portrait layout. Now, this has been rolling out slowly to accounts on the app. Now, for some reason, I still don't have the new layout on my main account. I still see the square grid. But now when I look at my account on desktop, I see the new portrait layout. So if you want to head to Instagram.com, log into your Instagram account, have a look there, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Instagram is testing the ability to downvote comments that you don't like. Now, I haven't actually seen this in the wild, but I have seen a screenshot of what it looks like, a little down arrow in the reaction panel there. So if you don't like something, then you can actually downvote it, or, vote it down, hit that dislike down arrow. I don't know about this one. I like to be positive. I think if you don't like something, then maybe just scroll past those comments that you don't like. So I don't know about this one. Facebook has announced that all live stream recordings will now be removed after 30 days. So beginning on February the 19th, which has been and gone, any new live broadcast videos can be replayed, downloaded, or shared from your Facebook pages or profiles for 30 days only. After the 30 days, they will automatically be removed from Facebook. Now, previously those videos were actually stored indefinitely, and can you imagine how much storage those videos would take up? So makes sense from a storage perspective, but really frustrating if you use Facebook live stream a lot. You're now going to have to think about where you're going to store those videos. Instagram is adding a new testimonials feature to partnership ads. So this is going to allow brands to showcase a creator's endorsement as a sponsored comment on their ad. So if you imagine you see an ad pop up in your feed for a product or a service and you look to the comments, you might now see like a written testimonial, a comment from a creator, but it will have the word sponsored next to it so that you can see that it is part of the ad. This one's really interesting. I imagine it's quite technical to set up. I haven't seen the setup yet, so it'll be interesting to see how this one rolls out, or if many brands actually use it. LinkedIn has added 2 new metrics for newsletter creators in the app. Now, they are really obvious metrics that we should have had previously, but they're number 1, email sends. So when you publish an article as a newsletter, you now will know how many emails it has been sent regarding that. So how many people have received an email to say that you've published that newsletter/article. And the other one is email open rate. So of course, how many people actually opened those emails. YouTube is adding a promote button to Shorts. So think just like Meta's boost button. You publish a video or a piece of content, you've got a little button there that allows you to really quickly and easily push that content out as a paid ad. So that is coming to Shorts. And lastly, this week, LinkedIn has shared some insights highlighting the fact that AI content performs better when it feels human. No surprises there. But according to LinkedIn, brands that keep a personal touch see 40% more engagement. So again, this is not earth-shattering stuff, but I think it's a lovely little reminder that AI is a tool. It is not a replacement for real connection. There we have it, short and sweet this week with all of your updates in the social media marketing world. As always, if you want to continue the conversation, come and find me all over social media at socialsmarty.co. And if you do have a minute, I would love for you to leave me a rating or a review wherever you're listening to this podcast. It really helps me reach more people. And until next week, stay social.